Listen to this crowd!
Oh my God. Booker T is the man that Sting handpicked to be his mystery partner in this tag for the title. What a response. What a response here in Orlando. They're blowing the roof off the Impact Zone here at Genesis. And it's almost like, you know what? I sit here and I feel like my career has come full circle. The first time that I ever interviewed a wrestler on national television, it was the Harlem Heat, and yes, their manager, Sherry Martel, and then all these many years later, believe it or not, my God, Booker T is in TNA.
Did you see the look on Kurt Angle's face when Booker T came out? You could just see it wasn't who he was expecting, and it thrown him for a curve, but I look over as I see Booker T on the rope, feeling it just soaking in this crowd, and you can see over here on the ramp, Kurt Angle conferring with Kevin Nash, and it's like everything that he thought, it hasn't been that, and now he's got to figure out a way to keep that World Championship, and Sting and Booker T are now partners, and think about this, Booker T, on his initial appearance, could walk out tonight as a TNA World Champion.
While I watched Kurt Angle and Kevin Nash on the ramp, the question that came into my mind, does Booker T, the announcement of him being the mystery partner, does that further drive a wedge between these two, or not? Do they both realize that now more than ever that they need each other?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his TNA Impact debut, please welcome the one, the only, the immortal Hulk Hogan!
The most illustrious name ever in the storied history of our industry, the legendary Hulk Hogan, has arrived in TNA. I believe that was Hulk's daughter, Brooke, in the audience. There's Brooke.
You hear those chants? It's awesome. True definition of international superstar. 8-time world champion, including the NWA title, IWGP New Japan, as well as the All Japan Triple Crown, the founder of the Wrestle One promotion. Yes, it's the great Muta back in the U.S.
No doubt a legend. No doubt mad respect for the great one himself. Muta, the one and only.
Their tag team partner, the Japanese legend, the great Muta.
Oh. Totally different look back there, Muta. That used to have back in the day to paint. Like the mask, man. It's pretty cool.
There's an arrival of a limousine that's pulling up outside the impact zone. What? You gotta be kidding!
The Nature Boy!
Ric Flair!
Good God! The Nature Boy's here!
Thanks, guys. How are you? Hey, guys, how are you? Hey, guys, how are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you.
The impact zone, absolutely electric! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, is in TNA!
We knew there'd be surprises, but this is huge! Get ready for next week! Unbelievable! And there he is! Oh my God! And Sting!
Sting's got a baseball bat! Jarrett's got the guitar! Sting is back!
I'll tell you what, he's gonna take over. He's shown him why he's in TNA. A little order right there.
Wake up call for David Young. Sting is back, and Sting is NWA TNA.
And we're gonna see more of him later tonight, like today. Listen to this crowd. He's here! He didn't let Jeff Hardy down! There he is!
Kevin Nash is here at Victory Road. Kevin Nash making his way down the ramp. What's the deal with the guitars?
Oh, I think if Kev's gonna have one in his hand, Nash is coming prepared for the two. One for Hall and one for Jarrett.
Nash in the ring. Nash has got the two guitars. You see Hardy.
Wait a minute! He just handed one to Scott Hall! Jarrett knows he's in trouble! But no! They crashed Jeff! They crashed him! And another one! And it's all gonna be Jeff Jarrett! Oh, Kevin Nash turned on Hardy!
And now Jarrett, he's got his hands on the title.
He holds the belt!
Jeff Jarrett retains the NWA World's Heavyweight title. Thanks to Scott Hall. And thanks to Kevin Nash, the outsiders were the difference maker, not the latter.
I can't believe what I just seen! Kevin Nash and Scott Hall played us! They played everybody! There never was any friction between the two of them!
You know, I was wondering why Jeff Hardy was green in the match. And then somebody pointed out the fact he was green with envy because he must have been standing next to me earlier today at the urinal. Oh yeah, it's us. It's us, we're back. Let me tell you something. There's things we do. We take over. We take all the money. It's you guys living in that one-bedroom apartment in the back with your two kids on the couch, thinking someday you're going to have money to buy a house. Ain't going to happen. So if there's anybody in the back with a sack, don't sing it, bring it.
Open challenge to the locker room?
Oh, they've come in. Not only have they come in, they've challenged him. Look who's answering the call. He knows he's got to carry the torch, and that's AJ Styles, but the numbers, come on, AJ.
The phenomenal one. He's not worried about numbers. Springboard double clothesline. There's a Fury for Hall. Spin kick for Jarrett.
Kevin Nash saying no. Now he's getting prepared.
Kevin Nash saying yes.
Look at this right here. But AJ too quick. Nash just getting wow, great move by AJ.
But a drop kick by Styles. Right hand rocks Hall. Boot to the midsection for Jarrett. He's going to clash Jarrett.
Oh, but the boot by Kevin Nash drills him.
Here comes the crew. Conan hits the ring. Here comes the True Killings. Here comes BG James. The crew is hit the ring. Finally, we've got wrestlers from the back that are going to even things up and show Hall and Nash and Jarrett that they're going to fight for their spot.
You see BG. Oh, look at this. You see Scott's got the truth and he levels him.
There's the edge on Ron the True Killings. Now BG James. Cut off by Nash.
Oh, man. Kevin Nash has got BG.
Here it comes. Jackknife.
Powerbomb.
Whoa.
What's going on?
What's this? Who was in that limo? Shane Douglas was trying to find out. Shane Douglas was trying to find out.
Could it be?
Oh my God! We'll see you Wednesday and Thursday on Best Damn. We'll see you Friday on Impact. But you can't miss Turning Point. My God, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Randy Savage is at Victory Road.
And his tag team partner from the Double Cross Ranch, Terry Funk!
Welcome to TNA. The list of credentials on a near 40-year professional resume, endless. Born into the business, the son of the legendary wrestler and promoter Dory Funk. His brother Dory Jr., NWA World Champ for over 4 years. Of course, Terry Funk, NWA World's Heavyweight Champion from 75 to 77. And tonight in his TNA debut, he's back. He's returning to his National Wrestling Alliance roots on. And look at Terry Funk and the Sandman take it to the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to witness a very special moment in wrestling history. This is Michael Francis Foley, called by Jeff Jarrett the greatest acquisition in the 6 years of this company's existence. He now has officially joined the TNA family. Whether you first knew him as Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude Love, or Mick Foley, you knew you would always remember, you would always connect with this industry's most unforgettable character. You might label him a pro wrestler, but you can't just limit that. A multi-time best-selling author, an actor, the subject of a noted documentary, most recently a wrestling commentator. And now it's time to find out what issues Mick Foley will address on Impact.
Can you believe this? Scott Steiner
match awaited. Steve Borden on a night that he came back for redemption.
Look at Jarrett. Can't even get in there on his own.
Being destroyed by Jarrett's army. The addition of Big Papa Pop Scott Steiner. Jarrett with the guitar. I didn't watch this. I didn't watch this.
Steiner sets him up. Oh, he smashes it right on the head.
Oh my God! Smashed it right over the head of Sting. Destination X will be remembered as the night that Jarrett's army destroyed Steve Borden. And his tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, this is the Total Package, Lex Luger. Circling one of the biggest superstars in professional wrestling, his in-ring career highlighted by multiple reigns as WCW World Champion. Not only is this his first match in the United States since WCW closed nearly 3 years ago, this is his first match since the untimely death of Miss Elizabeth. We never expected to see him in the ring again, but the Total Package Lex Luger is back.
What a shock it was last week when Jeff Jarrett looked Sting right in the eye and said he was bringing Lex Luger in. That he was bringing Lex Luger into TNA. Why today did you ever think that you would see what we're seeing right here in the ring tonight?
Never expected it, and yes, we talked about it earlier, shocked the wrestling world, turned the wrestling world upside down.
Well, we're going to see right here in just a second what kind of shape Lex Luger is in. And it can tell you right now, he's ready to play ball.
You see any ring rust at this point?
Wow!
That's the question that we'll answer. As this matchup develops, you see the Total Package Lex Luger.
Y su rival, hoy acompañado por esta contienda por el galeno del mal de Torreón, Coahuila, México, Dr. Wagner Jr.
Last month at Triple Mania here in Mexico City, Dr. Wagner Jr. competed against Blue Demon Jr. It was Mask of Blue Demon versus the hair of Dr. Wagner Jr. You can see the outcome of that match by looking at the head of the legendary Dr. Wagner Jr. He promptly retired when the match was over. Came out of retirement shortly thereafter. It was an emotional night for Dr. Wagner Jr., former three-time AAA Mega Champion, former AAA Latin American Champion. He won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's accomplished so much in his amazing career. Dr. Wagner.
Bien. Antes que nada, arriba, México!
Are you kidding me? What the hell? It's the Road Warriors! What?
An animal! The Legion of Doom have hit the ring, and the Road Warriors are clearing house!
They're just destroying them!
This brings the crowd to their feet at the asylum!
Can you believe it, Mike?
Check this out! Here it is! Doomsday device! The Legion of Doom just hit it! Power slam! Most Wanted.
Wow! Can you believe?
How do you top that one? What the hell is this? We've been interrupted right at the top of tonight's pay-per-view broadcast by some awfully familiar bagpipe music. Mike Tenay and Don West at ringside. What is this about, Don?
Mike, I every week anymore, I have no clue as to what is going to happen at any moment, and it's
I give up trying to
crazy.
predict and figure out what's going on here. We hear the music, but there's no one coming out. What is this about? Well, I think we just got our answer.
Kidding.
No? We're not kidding. Look who it is. It's Hot Rod. It's Roddy Piper. And he's at the TNA Asylum. And everyone is on their feet.
Absolutely.
Everywhere you look.
You've got to be kidding.
Wow. Roddy Piper.
Like
is
what?
here on TNA.
I am just totally.
Wow.
I am just totally blown away here. What in the world?
I mean, I know he's on a book tour, but to come to Nashville, Tennessee here at NWA TNA.
One of the greats.
No freaking way.
Chyna? The Chyna? No.
There she is.
It's her.
Oh, and how about the reactions of the Jarrett? Oh, the look on the face of Karen Jarrett. I think the realization just set in. Karen's got to be in the ring with Chyna this Sunday at Sacrifice.
You can't do that.
For the mixed tag team match.
Chyna here in TNA. Kurt Angle's tag team partner this Sunday at Sacrifice. Oh my God! Talk about impacts.
To what? Whoa. Josh.
I'm here.
Oh. It's Kojima.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary man from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kojima. We told you last week he was coming here to Impact Wrestling. The first man to ever hold the IWGP World Heavyweight title and the All Japan Triple Crown Championship at the same time. And he's staring down Joe Doring. Deal, there's some history here, huh?
These two know each other extremely well.
Against all odds.
Kojima saying against all odds.
I think a challenge has just been laid down, Josh.
Doring is nodding yes, and if Impact Management agrees, it'll be Joe Doring versus the Japanese legend from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kojima, one-on-one.
I have been in an arena, watched these two wrestle before. If we get this match, it is going to turn out the lights.
Kojima interrupting the party for Violent by Design here tonight.